10-7 Trinity. Case will have it. Lapsevic will take the football at the 20-yard line, straight up middle of the field, 25-30, out to the 35, and then knocked down, wrestled to the ground by Julian Turner, the freshman linebacker out of Katy, Texas, and we are underway here in the second half. 10-7 Trinity, and the Case offense will come back out. They were very efficient in the first quarter, Ryan, but then perhaps some adjustments defensively for Trinity, and they held Case off the board in the second quarter.
Yeah, I think Case had 2 or 3 3-and-outs. Need to sustain those drives, keep the defense off the field, keep them rested for later in the game.
Early in the game, Ryan, we saw Kenny Reardon running the football very effectively, but then he has been out for much of the second quarter. They swing it to Lapsevic. He makes the catch near the sideline and steps out of bounds at the 42-yard line. That's a pickup of 4. And Case looking at a second down. Any speculation on why we haven't seen Reardon continue?
I don't see any visible wraps or anything like that. It'll be interesting to see how that develops.
Right now it is Hanslick to the right of Eric Olson in the shotgun. Case moving left to right. They'll throw it to Lapsevic again. Makes the catch just inside the numbers on the right side. And he is short of midfield by a yard. He got to the 49. That is good for a first down. Well, Case moves the chains. They are in their own territory by a single yard. 1st and 10 from the Case 49-yard line. Good start to the second half for the Spartans. They trail at 10-7. Olson directing traffic and looking back over to the sideline for a new play. Plenty of time left on the play clock. It is now at 10. And he will tighten up and take it under center. Makes the exchange, throws it to Mangaluzzi, makes the catch outside the numbers, and then angles back inside and gets into Trinity territory across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 3. And it'll be second and a long 6 for the Spartans.
We've seen that wide receiver screen out wide many times over the past few years.
Mangaluzzi stays in wide right. And lined up far to the left for the Spartans is Brendan Lynch. He has emerged as a wide receiver option for Case. And there's your first sack of the day for Trinity. Olson goes down. As he went back and slipped down, the pressure was coming from Trinity's Camden Jobert.
That had to be a miscommunication. He came through untouched on that play.
3rd down, 11 after the sack. And so a loss of 5. Lynch and Lapsevic on the left. Mangaluzzi is the lone man on the right. Delaney is in at tight end for the Spartans. Hanslick in the backfield with Olson. Here they come, showing blitz. Olson in trouble, spins away to the left, throws it back middle of the field, and the pass is caught by Hanslick at the 45-yard line. So they get some of the yardage back, but they're looking at a 4th down now. 4th and 4 from the 45-yard line. It was a pickup of 7. Case will go for it here. They're down 10-7. Now Olson is the punter. We'll see if he is going to take the snap or now drop back. Looks like they are committed to going for it. 3 receivers set, 2 on the right, 1 on the left. Olson takes the snap. They need 4. He guns it out for Lapsevic. Makes the catch. Coming to the near side. Gets out of bounds near the 35-yard line. It's a first down for Case. A pickup of 10 to Sean Lapsevic.
That was a great pass, too. It looked like a pretty tight window to get that in there. Very nice ball.
Threw it over the shoulder on the outside. Only Lapsevic was going to be able to get to that, and he was able to run it down. Lapsevic, the junior, out of Presto, PA, gives the Spartans a first down. 1st and 10 from the Trinity 35-yard line. It's the first 4th down try for either team today. And Case was successful. 3 receivers on the left and 1 on the right. They will hand the football to Kenny Reardon. Bounces back to the inside now. Cuts it upfield. Wow. Breaks through into the secondary, and he will go all the way. It's a touchdown, Spartans.
Oh, looked pretty good on that play.
35 yards on the touchdown run for Reardon. He wanted to go to the outside, bounced back and cut right up the middle of the field and scores from 35 yards out. Spartans back on top. It is now 13-10, and Bavaro in to try the extra point. There is the hold and the left-footed kick of Bavaro. It is up and good, and the Spartans lead it by a score of 14-10 here at DiSanto Field. Kenny Reardon with his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Case will kick off. It'll be Trinity ball after we come back from this timeout on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it? You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town. What do they have there? Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza. Are they open late? You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com. Cool. See you at the Spartans game? Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Case up 14-10 with 11:28 to go here in the third quarter against the Trinity Tigers out of Trinity University. Morose with the kick. And that is back to the 7-yard line. Brought back by the Trinity Tigers. On the return there, it is Wesleyan Wagner. He gets out across the 27-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will take over. 14-10. Case on top after the run by Reardon. And Ryan, as you saw that play develop, Reardon wanted to make for the sideline and then bounced back. Once a running back reverses direction like that, what is the primary responsibility of everyone else?
Just find somebody to hit. He did a great job keeping his feet moving and finding a hole, and it was a very good individual effort, but the offensive linemen stayed on their blocks, and it was just it was a good play.
Turned into a scoring play for the Spartans, and they lead it now 14-10. Steven Smith, who had a very solid first half, he is back out at quarterback for the Trinity Tigers. They stack 3 receivers on the short side of the field, and they will swing it out. It's caught out there, and good yardage up the sideline, out across the 40. That's good for a first down. Wesleyan Wagner, the senior, makes the catch, and a very nice catch and run by Wagner. Gets across the 40 all the way out to the 42-yard line. Good for a first down.
And Trinity's wide receivers do a great job blocking out in space. They're putting the Case cornerbacks on their back.
So 1st and 10, they are moving against the wind here in the third quarter. This is their first possession of the second half. They will flip it out. That might have been a backwards flip. Case jumps on the loose football, and it looks like they have it. The linesman saying no, that it was an incomplete pass. Little flip coming to the near side of the field, and it will go down as an incompletion. And Case lobbying quickly that they had recovered the football. It'll be 2nd down and 10, incomplete pass. Football will stay at the 42-yard line. Breezy and chilly day here in Cleveland, Ohio. Trinity making the trip up here. First time that these two programs have met on the field. They will put it in the hands of Desmond King. That is his first carry of the day. Desmond King, a senior out of Pearland, Texas. 5'7", 174. And he gets out to the 48. That's a pickup of 6. And it's 3rd down at about 4. Kennemer checks out, and splitting out wide is Cody Sandman to the right side. 2 receivers on the left. Smith takes the snap. He will fire it out. Pass is caught by the tight end. And out across the 45, good for first down yardage. Sam Harford with his second catch. 6'1", 235-pound target. And he makes the grab and gets into Case territory all the way to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Tigers. So some nice short passing routes for Stephen Smith. They have not taken a deep shot downfield. This is King running it and had a nice blocker to run behind. A nice hole opened up there by Jonathan Prescott, the left guard. And he has some good yardage on first down. Picks up 4, second down and 6.
Yeah, Trinity's moving the line of scrimmage on this drive. That was a good play by DeShong just to run down the line and make the play. 4 yards up the field.
Now we have 9:25 to go in the third quarter. The first quarter, the first half, Ryan, was a fast-moving first half.
Yes, it was.
Stephen Smith, the sophomore, takes the snap in the shotgun, goes to King. He breaks a tackle and gets inside the 35-yard line. It'll leave him about 4 yards short of the first down. It'll be third down now at the 34-yard line of the Spartans. They'll call it 3rd and 3. Case almost had him with an ankle tackle in the backfield. Cody Sandman out wide to the left. You have to watch him. He has 5 touchdown pass receptions on the season. Now, Smith running it, trying to get to the first down marker. I don't think he got there.
I don't think so either. It's close.
Ran right over the right guard and is at the 31-yard line. And hard to see right now where that first down marker was.
Yeah,
and they're going to say it's 4th down. They're not even going to measure it. They say he is short by about half a yard, and it's decision time now for Steve Moore. They are down 14-10 to the Spartans. Trinity with the ball, and a 4th and less than a yard. They will line up King in the backfield, and now they'll take a timeout. So what do you think, Ryan? They're down by 4. A long way to go in this one. Almost 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. And you have a chance, even though you're going against the wind, you could potentially push Case back very deep.
Yeah, I think if I'm Trinity's coach, I'm going to go for it. I think maybe just my offensive lineman talking in me, but they've been running the ball very well on this drive, so I'm assuming they're going to go for it.
You offensive linemen, always biased against going for it.
Absolutely.
Well, now, on a day like this, would you have come out in your short sleeves, or would you have bundled up a little?
It's an unwritten rule that offensive linemen don't wear sleeves when I played,
okay.
So wouldn't really have a choice.
I would not want to hear it any other way. 7:52 to go. We're in the third quarter, 14-10. Case leading it by 4. 35-yard touchdown run by Kenny Reardon has given the Spartans the lead. And Smith will try and keep it. Quarterback sneak. And Case tried to stack him up. All he needed was about half a foot. And we'll see. They are going to try and mark the football. And if he got it, he just barely got the 6 inches. And they're going to measure it. They did not get much of a push there, Ryan. And I think looking at the game as a whole, the Trinity offensive line has really done a very nice job.
Yeah, they
in the trenches, but that time they did not push the Spartans around.
Nope, KC line did a great job getting low and standing them up in the backfield. See what the call is here.
Well, here we go. We'll see. And
Close.
It looks like he's got it. Boy, just got it. Chains and marker just stretched enough. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. The Tigers operating in Case territory here in the third quarter at DiSanto Field. New set of plays now for Stephen Smith, the sophomore. High snap, he brings it down. They'll go to Williams, and he blasts right up the middle near the right hash mark, and he is tripped up and is knocked to the turf right about the 27-yard line. So he picks up 4, and it's 2nd down and 6.
And there are some big holes to run through down there right now, that's for sure.
Tigers may be energized by that 4th down conversion. Case had one on their drive, and it culminated in a touchdown. 2 receivers on the left and 1 on the right. Smith will keep the football, tries to go to the right side. He's in trouble, tries to pick his way forward, and Case wipes him out. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was a good job by Dayton Snyder, really just reading the plays, playing his assignment, and riding him down the field. That was a good play.
That'll bring about a 3rd and 6 from the Case 27-yard line. Case's defense has allowed Trinity to move the ball today, but has only been hit for 1 touchdown. 14-10. Case leading it by 4 here at DiSanto Field. 3rd down play here for Smith. Little shovel pass straight up the middle to King. He makes the grab, gets out to the 20-yard line. He needed to get to the 21 for a 1st down, and it looks like they got it. Well, the little toss straight ahead, and he gets the 1st down. Well, he did not have a wide area in which to throw that pass, and he got it right on the mark to King.
Very dangerous play there, but it worked out well for him.
Well, they stack 3 receivers on the left now for Smith. King is in the backfield, and now Smith in trouble. He will run for it. Right side across the 20, puts his head down, gets upended, and rolls down close to the 16-yard line. He was tackled by Mike O'Donnell, who had an interception earlier for Case. But Smith with the run, and he is down at the 16. It is 2nd down and 5 after a pickup of 5 on the 1st down play.
And you usually don't see quarterbacks these days going headfirst into a tackle. That was very interesting to see.
Another high snap. Williams gets the ball, has a couple of Spartans on his back, finally wrestled down by Everett DeShong. Got to the 14-yard line, pickup of 2, and yet another 3rd down now for Trinity. 14-10 Case. Clock continues to move. Less than 5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Case with the first of 2 straight home games. They'll be at home next week against Chicago. Some movement on the line. Case pointing at the Trinity players. And it's going to go against Trinity. Now, earlier in the first half, Ryan, we saw them self-destruct a little bit, and it snuffed out a promising drive.
Yep, third and 8 now, 3rd and 9. So we'll see what the play call is now. Wind's still blowing, same direction. So.
Well, the football is marked back now to the 19-yard line. They need to get to the 11 for a 1st down. 3rd down and 8. 3rd quarter action. Smith has Simmons in the backfield now. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right, spread formation, and the pass knocked down by the Spartans. I think Brandon Bryant got a hand on that and deflected the pass, and it's now 4th and 8 from the 19-yard line.
Looks like they're going to try to kick it again. So last time kicking this way did not work out well for them.
Kevin Wise will come on and try the field goal attempt. The line of scrimmage is the 19. Allowed 7 yards for the snap. Makes it a 36-yard attempt. Kennemer is the holder. There's the snap, and now they'll fake it. Kennemer is going to try and throw it. Goes for the end zone, looking for Harford, the tight end. Incomplete, but a flag comes out, and interference coming up against Case.
It's disappointing. I think he caught it.
Well, they are celebrating as if Harford caught the football, but I do not believe it was a completed pass.
No, definitely not.
And then the flag came out from the back judge.
Oh, my goodness.
Now they're going to say it was a catch, and it's a touchdown. They're going to decline the penalty and take the catch, and it's going to turn into a 19-yard touchdown pass to give Trinity the lead 16-14. And now Wise will try the extra point kick. It is on its way, and it is up and good. Well, what a catch by Harford. I thought that ball hit the turf before he was able to haul it in.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I assume that they have a better view than us, but, it didn't look like it from up here.
Now, Case was going to be flagged for interference in the end zone. And so Case will get it back. They are trailing it now 17-14. It'll be Spartans football when we come back on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4 Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
Well, Case now trailing it by 3, 17-14. 19-yard pass from Matt Kennemer to the tight end, Sam Harford. Case on the return. This is Mangaluzzi from the 20 out across the 30 to the 35, angling out of bounds near the Trinity bench. And he is out of bounds at the 40-yard line, close to a 20-yard return there for the freshman out of Mayfield, John Mangaluzzi. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Good field position to start. Well, Ryan, take me through that play. It appeared that the ball was thrown short to Harford. There was interference, but he was able to get his hands under that football apparently.
Yeah, supposedly. I didn't see it from up here, but, either way, they were going to get the ball back. But, it's a great catch, I guess.
4:06 to play here in the third quarter, and now Trinity is back on top. 17-14. We'll see if the Spartans can answer. Eric Olson, under center, takes the snap and fakes a handoff to Reardon, and now Olson in trouble. He goes down in a heap. He had the pressure coming, and Olson slid down in the face of J.P. Sanchez, the junior, who was coming hard into the backfield. It's a loss of 6 for Case. And make it 7. It's all the way back to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 17 now for the Spartans. Not a good start to the drive. Now 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Reardon is in the backfield. They'll go to Reardon, and he overthrows Reardon just a little too far out in front. And it is a 3rd and 17 for the Spartans. So Kennemer with the touchdown pass on the fake field goal on 4th down. That completed a 72-yard drive, taking 7 minutes and 13 seconds. 3:25 to go, third quarter. Here at DiSanto Field, the campus of Case Western Reserve University. Great to have you with us today for our coverage of Spartans football. We welcome all of the Trinity fans watching and listening as well. Eric Olson, play action. Now he'll fire it for Mangaluzzi. It's incomplete. A lot of traffic there. They had Lapsevic in triple coverage. Mangaluzzi was being covered one-on-one by Paulsis Colley, and it's incomplete. 4th down and 17 for Case. They'll go 3 and out.
Very short drive. I think a little under a minute on that drive after Case's defense was on the field for 7 minutes. Let's see how this plays out.
Olson will kick it away, and Kennemer is back deep, standing at about his own 25. Nice kick into we're in. See if it takes a Case bounce. It does. Kennemer from the 13-yard line up the far sideline. Flag comes out, and Kennemer steps out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Might have had a block in the back.
Yeah.
And it's going to go against Trinity. And so they'll walk this one back from the spot of the foul, and it took place at the 19. 3:08 to go in the third quarter. And Trinity is going to have a long field ahead as they are going to walk this one back to the 9-yard line. Stephen Smith now 15 of 21 for 182 yards and a touchdown. He has done a very nice job today engineering the Trinity offense. He's back out there right now, 1st and 10 from his own 9-yard line. Case showing blitz, now they back out of it. Desmond King bounces to the outside, going right out across the numbers, and is wiped out by the Spartans defense over near the sideline. Might have picked up 3 out close to the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Those Spartans a 3 and out following the touchdown reception on the fake field goal. Big 4th down call by Steve Moore and his staff, and it paid off. They have the lead now 17-14. Now King, running right, is tackled. Nice job by the Spartans. We'll see who got in there and made that play. Looks like it was Scott Campbell who wrapped him up. Nice job. Very quick reaction on that play. 2:07 to play. Clock moving. We're in the third quarter. A long way to go in this one. But Case down by 3. They had a 4-point lead. Slip away on that last touchdown pass on the trick play. Smith with a man in motion. Takes the snap. They'll swing it out. Pass is caught in the flat on the right side out near the numbers. And carried ahead by Jordan Funches, his 2nd catch of the day. And Funches gets them a 1st down all the way out to the 26-yard line. So Smith answers the call again with another nice throw. It's his 16th completion of the day. They'll keep it on the ground this time, and it's King, Desmond King, running straight ahead, hit a wall, and goes down. Spartans defensively there with Dayton Snyder. And we're approaching 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. 17-14. A back and forth affair here on this chilly day. 41 degrees at kickoff. It has not been a pleasant day to be outside watching or playing. And in motion was Harford, the tight end. Now Williams picks his way forward and looks to be close to a 1st down as he gets straight up the middle and out close to the 35-yard line on 2nd and 7. Looks like he picked up about 6. And it's resting now at the 35 with 30 seconds left in the quarter. And I believe they'll be content to let the third quarter expire. And they'll be looking at a 3rd and 1 when we start the fourth quarter. They'll turn around. And they will be going with the wind at their backs for the fourth quarter. 3rd and 1 from the Trinity 35. After 3 quarters here at DiSanto Field, it is Trinity 17, Case Western Reserve 14. The all-important fourth quarter is coming up after we pause for these words on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
This year, Qdoba will cater like 10,000 parties.
Where? When? I'm there.
Well, these parties are hypothetical. I was just talking about Qdoba catering. Hot taco bars with fire-grilled chicken and marinated steak, flour tortillas and taco shells. You'll also get their hand-smashed guacamole, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, and salsa. They'll deliver to your home or office, and they'll even set it up.
Can I bring a guest?
Oh, boy. Visit Qdoba.com today for more information about Qdoba catering. Qdoba Mexican Grill. More to explore. Well,
we go to the fourth quarter here at DiSanto Field, and Case needing some defensive plays here. 15 minutes on the clock, 3rd and 1.
Nice
and
play.
They hand the football to Simmons. And he is stacked up, but still plowing forward. And I believe it's that 2nd and 3rd effort, Ryan, that will get him the first down.
That was a great effort by him. He was stacked up a yard deep in the backfield, and he just kept his feet moving.
A very powerful runner out of Hawken High School here in the Cleveland area, and he gets him the first down. I think the initial hit was behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Cody Sandman out wide to the left. Simmons stays in along with Williams. And the snap goes back. They will keep it in the hands of the quarterback. Guns it for Williams on the sideline, and a lot of running room ahead. Gets out inside the 30 to the 25, and then is down at the 20-yard line. That will go as a 42-yarder to Travis Williams out of the backfield.
That was a great throw by Smith, too. He got hit as soon as he released. He just stayed in the pocket, threw the pass on a rope. It was a great play.
Paid the price, but put it right on target. Smith caught it in stride on the sideline, and Case could not get him down until he reached the 20-yard line. So a big play puts him in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Williams will get the carry, and he goes up the middle and gains about 2. That was, again, a nice push by the offensive line of Trinity.
Man, this last quarter, they seem content just to run the ball in the middle of the line and let the running backs do the work.
And Ryan, you can sense a little shift in the momentum of this game since that 4th down play.
Yeah, that was a bit of a morale killer, but hopefully they can make a stop here.
13:32 to play in the 4th quarter. Trinity leading it 17-14. They'll snap a throw out to the far side. It is incomplete. Smith was looking for Rodney Kennedy, the sophomore wideout. That would have been his first catch of the day. Kennedy will stay in. Funch is also in at a wide receiver spot. Harford is checked back in at tight end for Trinity. 13:24 to go. Clock stops with the incompleted pass. Cody Sandman out wide to the right now. Funch is in motion. Back to throw it. Smith, he's in trouble. He goes down. There's a sack for the Spartans. Justin Williams records the quarterback sack, knocking Smith down for a loss all the way back at the 26-yard line. So on 3rd down, the Spartans come up with a big play defensively, and it's now 4th and 16.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how that sack affects this kick here. An extra 10 yards than he would have had.
They will hold it at the 33.5-yard line. So a 44-yard attempt. Here is the kick, and it is going to be well short, as Kevin Wise attempted a 44-yard field goal attempt, and they are indeed turned away. That sack was perhaps the saving grace for the Spartans so far.
That was a huge play. You know, I think that field goal was short by about 2 or 3 yards. Who knows what the kick would have looked like 10 yards up the field.
It'll be 1st and 10 Spartans from the 26-yard line. Spartans down by 3, 17-14. Trinity leading it here. Case 2 wins, 3 losses on the season, trying to pick up a win for Greg Debelak in his 100th game on the Case sideline. 12:39 to go. We are in the 4th and final quarter here at DiSanto Field on a very overcast, cloudy, and cold day here on the Case campus. Eric Olson is back in. He has had a very strong day today. He has a touchdown pass. Kenny Reardon has a touchdown run. Reardon is in at tailback. They will hand the ball to Reardon. He picks his way forward. They had a good push defensively for the Tigers, but Reardon was still able to run for about 4 yards on that play.
Yeah, the defensive line had a great push, tripped up Olsen just on the handoff. They're lucky to get 4 yards on that play.
No huddle for Case. Olsen in the shotgun. Secre has checked in now on the right of Eric Olsen. 3 receiver set plus George Duraney, the tight end. Olsen to throw it. Goes for Lapsevic. Makes the catch. He is hit right as he secures the football. Coming in to make the hit, Garrett Jennings, the junior defensive back out of Austin, Texas. And Lapsevic holds it in. That's going to be good for a first down. And it's out at the 38-yard line now. The Spartans operating in their own territory here in the fourth quarter. 11:45 to go. We're in the fourth and final quarter here at DiSanto Field. Case down by 3. Olsen, low snap, drops back, pump fakes once. Still looking downfield. He's in trouble, and he will go down. Well, they kept the pursuit and pressure on Eric Olsen, and Tommy Boboy finally brought him down. Olsen, not the most mobile guy. He tried to buy some time, but could not get away.
Yeah, I feel like that was one of those coverage sacks. The offensive line did a pretty good job protecting him at the start, but couldn't find anybody open.
Everyone was covered. Olsen looking at 2nd and 15 now after a loss of 5. The football is at the 33. Olsen gets rid of it to Mangaluzzi along the hash marks. Now inside the numbers, gets all the way out to the 45-yard line. He is short of the first down, but a big gain on 2nd down. They pick up 9 on the play, and it's going to be a 3rd and about 4, making an 11-yard pickup. Mangaluzzi with the catch. Now 3rd and 4 from the 44-yard line. They get everybody set. Lapsevic in a slot position on the left side. Look for him on a possible slant here. Logan Matt on the left as well. Olsen looking right. Now he'll run for it, and he will not get there. He is out of bounds, well short of the first down. Mangaluzzi a little shaken up on the sideline now. He is back on the bench.
Yeah.
And is being looked at by some of the medical staff. It is 4th and 3, and Olsen will have to kick this one away. Football is at the Case 45-yard line. Kennemer is back deep, and here is the kick. It is a good kick. Kennemer takes the fair catch and calls for it at the 23-yard line. That is a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Tigers will come out offensively with exactly 10 minutes to go in a tight ball game here. Trinity 17, Case 14. Well, Ryan, you call on that defense again. They have been on the field a lot here in the second half.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Simmons gets grabbed at the ankle level by Justin Williams and is yanked to the ground.
Well, that seems like what you got to do to get Simmons on the ground. Just grab him by the legs and wait for help.
Williams and Rogers managed to tackle him. 2nd down and 9 after a 1-yard pickup. Steve Moore trying to strategize there on the sideline. There's the snap. They will go out of the backfield to Jennings, and he drops the pass. Incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down and 9. A big defensive play coming up here for the Spartans, trying to force a 4th down. Well, 3rd and 9 in a situation like this, Ryan, how would you play it?
If I'm the offense?
If you are the defense.
If I'm the defense. Well, they're probably going to go, they've been doing those slants, they've been doing those underneath routes. Just make sure you're keeping everything in front of you. Don't let anything deep happen.
Sandage cheating up a little bit. Now he'll drop back. And now Smith guns it for that slant route intended for Cody Sandman, but it is off of his fingertips and incomplete. Well, that time an incompleted pass is called an incompleted pass.
Yeah.
And it is 4th down. 4th down and 9 from the 24-yard line. Lapsevic is back deep to receive the punt from Francisco Ashford. They come after the kick.
Wow.
Ashford gets it away. Good hang time here. Lapsevic from the 35-yard line. 40. Out near the numbers to the 45. And is tripped up. And a nice return by Lapsevic. What a punt by Ashford.
Yeah, it was very high.
That was a 51-yard punt and a return for Lapsevic of 11 yards. And it's 1st and 10. The Spartans will come back out trailing it by 3. 9:09 to go now in the 4th quarter. So time growing short in this game, but the Spartans have good field position to start this drive. 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Olsen under center takes the snap, rolls and throws it. Pass is caught out in the flat across midfield, out across the 45-yard line and out of bounds. Pass hauled in by Brendan Lynch, the freshman out of Sarver, PA. Brendan Lynch seeing some varsity action. I believe that's Lynch's first college reception. 8:38 to play. Clock stops. 2nd down and 1 from the Trinity 45-yard line. Eric Olsen, the low snap. They hand it to Hanslick. Running straight up the middle. Sort of slid off a tackler and ended up at the 41-yard line. That's good for a 1st down. Pickup of 4 for the former Mentor Cardinal, Ricky Hanslick. 1st and 10. Case with the football and moving it. And they are going into the teeth of that wind. Eric Olsen with Lynch and Logan Matt on the left. No receivers lined up wide right. Football near the right hash mark. They'll give it to Reardon. Reardon cuts back inside. Now sprints, gets into the defensive backfield across the 25-yard line. And another nice run by Kenny Reardon, who stayed upright. Then a hole opened up. And Ryan, it was that burst of speed that got him that extra yardage.
Yep, looked just like his touchdown runs. The defense strung it out far, and he just cut it back and picked up 22 yards. Well,
goes to the 23. And so it's a pickup of 18 yards on the sprint by Reardon. And boy, when you can throw it into that 5th gear, like Reardon can, that can wreak havoc on a defense.
It happens quick too. It's like 2 steps and he's into that 5th gear. It looks great.
Well, he's in a lot of traffic there. You think he's going to go down at any second, and
sneaks out of there.
Got out of there. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Reardon very close. If he has not yet, he is very close to surpassing the 100-yard mark on the day. He'll stay in the backfield with Magister at fullback. I formation behind Eric Olsen. 1st and 10. Spartans have to be careful here. 7:35 to go. And now Olsen will shift some guys around. They really didn't move a whole lot. Still in the eye. They'll give it to Reardon. And he runs right in to the waiting arms of Tommy Boboy, the linebacker, who is cheating up, and he was not blocked.
He was not. That seems like he should have been, because one of the offensive linemen slapped himself on the helmet after that play.
Tommy Boboy, the pride of L.D. Bell High School in Hurst, Texas. 2nd down and 10 for the Spartans. No gain. Reardon is still in. This time sets up to the left of Olsen. Back to throw it. Good protection. They'll go to Deraney, the tight end. Cuts back inside the 20, middle of the field, close to the 16-yard line. That's a pickup of 7. That sets up a 3rd down and about 3. 6.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Case down by 3 points, 17-14. But driving deep in Trinity territory right now. 3 receivers for Olsen. He takes the snap, fires it back to Lynch. He makes the catch, sprints for the end zone, lost the football. It's loose, diving on it. The Spartans have it for a touchdown.
I think Kenny fell on it.
I believe that was Kenny Reardon who covered the football. Lynch at the goal line was hit, lost the football. Reardon trailing the play, jumps on it for the TD. All's well that ends well for the Spartans. They take the lead 20-17. Bavaro will try the extra point. Logan Matt will hold it. Here is the snap and the kick, and it is up, and it is good. 21-17. Case takes a 4-point lead. 6:05 to go here in quarter number 4. Trinity ball when we come back after this timeout on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
In search of an extraordinary dining experience where you're certain to enjoy the ambiance as well as the menu? Table 45 Restaurant and Bar is the award-winning mixed culture restaurant located at the Intercontinental Cleveland, offering cuisine from around the world created by accomplished local chef Zach Brule. Open every day, the atmosphere at Table 45 is relaxed yet inspiring with weekday chill-out happy hours, a behind-the-scenes chef's table, and outdoor dining on Patio 45. Call for more details or reservations at 216-707-4045 or visit us at tbl45.com or on Facebook.
6:05 to play here in the fourth quarter. Brendan Lynch, the freshman wide receiver out of Sarver, PA, bursting onto the scene today for Case Western Reserve. He was inches away from his first career touchdown. The kick goes out of bounds. That'll be a flag thrown against the Spartans. Lynch hit and lost the football, but Kenny Reardon jumps on it for his second touchdown of the day. Boy, you wish for the freshman's sake, Ryan, he could have enjoyed that touchdown because he had a lot of wide open space there and showed a good burst of speed. Lost the football, but the Spartans positioned correctly, not taking anything for granted.
Yeah, I can imagine he went from having the greatest feeling in the world to the worst in a matter of seconds, but, it worked out well.
21-17. Kenny Reardon with the touchdown that completed a 54-yard drive in 6 plays. Smith to throw it. Pass is caught, and it's inside the 35. Case covers that well. Wesleyan Wagner with the reception, but had nowhere to run as he turned up and saw only blue shirts. 2nd down and 12 now. Case with 16 first downs in the game now, 17 for Trinity. They have been quite even in that category in terms of moving the football. Although total offense still favors Trinity by a healthy margin, 334 yards to Case's 255. Out of the backfield, wide open to Hagen Katner. He's still on his feet across midfield and finally run out of bounds on the left side near the Trinity bench. Good for a first down and more.
And the defensive coaches next to us over here are not too pleased with that play.
All the way to the Case 45-yard line. Well, after a loss on that short pass, making it 2nd and 12, that changed the complexion of this drive completely. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Spartans. They will hand the football to Williams. He runs over a couple of people and is finally tackled by Brandon Bryant. Also in there, KJ Peterson for the Spartans. And a pickup of 3. Football resting at the 42-yard line. 4:34 to go. Trinity has burned a timeout earlier in the half, so they have just 2 left. Case by 4. Coming down to the wire here at DiSanto Field. High snap. They'll give the ball to Simmons. Nice breaks play. A tackle, but they slowed him up just enough to throw him off. And he fell down back at the line of scrimmage. Gavin Sandage had him and just bounced off him.
Case is doing a great job defending the run, but these running backs for Trinity takes 2 or 3 guys to bring them down every time.
3rd down and 7 for the Trinity Tigers. They come back to the line of scrimmage. Their center is Abram Oaks. He has had a few high snaps in the shotgun. That one is right on the money to Smith. He rolls right, has plenty of time. Pass is going to be picked off by the Spartans. Case has it. Another interception. This one run back by Austin Webb. He is out of bounds in Trinity territory. He knocked that ball up in the air, kept it alive in front of him, finally secured it, and brought it back up the sideline, stepped out of bounds at the 43-yard line of the Tigers. And with 3.5 minutes to go, Case has the football and a 4-point lead.
Yeah, he made a great break on that ball. Now let's see if Case can wind some of this clock down a little bit.
2nd interception for the Spartans today. Case 21, Trinity 17. Austin Webb with the interception. And the Spartans have it back on the turnover. Eric Olson, tight formation. I set up behind him. Hockman blocking fullback, and Reardon gets the carry. And he is knocked down after a pickup of about 2. Well, what an uplifting play for the Spartans. Smith had all kinds of time there, but looking downfield, threw into double coverage.
Yep, just like his first interception. Left it hanging a bit, threw a couple Case guys around the receiver, so not a good result.
Trinity uses a timeout, and they will have just one left. 3:21 to go here in the 4th quarter. Teams will talk things over. Case leading it by 4. We'll have more from DiSanto Field after we pause for this timeout on the Spartans Broadcasting Network.
I have this cool cash. What can I do with it? You can turn it into a hot meal at Rascal House. It's the best value in town. What do they have there? Buckets of wings, pasta, sandwiches, salads, and of course, great pizza. Are they open late? You bet. Open every night till 2:30 a.m. And you can even build your own pizza and order it online at rascalhousepizza.com. Cool. See you at the Spartans game? Yep, and see you after at Rascal House.
Case by 4, 21-17. Reardon running left, stiff arms a defender, but cannot break free. They come in waves and never able to get Reardon down, but his forward progress is stopped, and that will likely be a loss of 1. Football be marked back at the 42-yard line, 3rd down and 9 now for the Spartans. 2:53 to go, and Ryan, this is not what they wanted to see.
No, not at all.
3rd and 9. Olsen now in a passing situation. Spartans will hoping to sustain a drive here, get a first down to take the air out of the ball. They'll go to Reardon straight up the middle. He secures the football, but gets grabbed and forced to the ground by Tommy Boboy. And he picks up a yard, but they're looking now at a 4th and 8. 4th down and 8. It looks like the Spartans may use a timeout here. Perhaps that was Trinity's timeout. It was.
Yeah.
Trinity uses the timeout. They do not have a timeout remaining now. 2:26 to go. 4th down and 8 from the 41. And you have looked to your defense, Ryan, to make plays all day, and it looks like it will come down into their hands again.
Yeah, and you would have liked to have burned more time off the clock than a minute, but, you get a good punt, hopefully pin them back pretty deep, and then let the defense try to hold the game for you.
Angle for the sideline here, or do you just pound it out the back of the end zone here?
I don't know. With the wind, who knows what's going to happen.
Olsen is the punter. And so he will drop back. They are feigning here a possible play on 4th down, but Olsen will likely back up here and go into punt formation. 4th down and 8. Trying a little snap count here to see if he can get them to jump offside, although that still would not give Case a first down. They will go for it here. Now Olsen, a quick kick, and angles it over to the far side, and that takes a nice bounce for Case. Boy, things really going well for Case right there, and it rolls inside the 8-yard line. You could not have written that out any better. Olsen, great job on the little pooch kick, and got that spin, and it goes all the way down to the 9-yard line. 32-yard punt there with no return. So Trinity with no timeouts, 2:13 to go here in the fourth quarter, 21-17 Case. Smith back out. Now they have hit on some big plays today. They'll get the defense moving, and out of the backfield, he connects with his receiver, Matthew Kennemer, the junior, with another grab. Kennemer on the day, his fourth catch, and that is good for about 11 yards out to the 20, and it's a first down. 1st and 10, under 2 minutes to go here at DiSanto Field. Smith again in the shotgun. Williams in the backfield. They'll go up top, deep downfield. That pass a little overthrown, looking for Hagen Katner. Running right alongside for the Spartans was Scott Surin. He was able to help break that one up.
Yeah, had a good matchup one-on-one up the seam, but overthrew it a little bit, plus great coverage.
Peterson was there as well for Case Western Reserve. Now 2nd down and 10. Clock does stop with the incompletion. 1:44 to go. We're in the fourth quarter, and Case leading it by 4. Trinity needs a touchdown. Field goal will do them no good. Out of the backfield, Williams. Pass was a little bit low, and it's incomplete. Williams saw that pass coming down near his knees and snuck a peek upfield and was unable to haul it in. So now a 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line of the Tigers. 1:40 to go, fourth quarter. Stephen Smith surveys the defense, takes the snap in the shotgun, drops back to throw, looking downfield, guns it for Kennemer. He makes the catch for the first down out near the 43-yard line. DeShong right on him defensively, but Kennemer with a fantastic catch, and it keeps Trinity's hopes alive here. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Back to throw. Smith in trouble. They buy him some time. Rolling out. Fires a pass. Incomplete for Westland Wagner. Wagner sliding down near the sideline of the Spartans. Could not haul that one in. That one was zipped from Smith.
Yeah, he threw that about as hard as he could, I believe, 5 yards away.
1:17 left now in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10. I am still impressed by that catch from Kennemer.
Yeah.
The sophomore quarterback, Stephen Smith, drops back to throw. Looking downfield, dumps it off to Williams. He makes the catch. Bounces to the outside. 45 near midfield and out of bounds. Flag comes in. Williams, the tailback, makes the reception, and a holding call is coming up against the Tigers. .108 to go, fourth quarter. This one's still in doubt here at DiSanto Field. What a great ball game today. Holding against the Tigers. And it was at midfield where the hold occurred, so they mark it back, Ryan, all the way back to the 40. So you wipe out a nice run, or a nice run after the catch. 2nd and 10. Make it 2nd and 12 now after the hold. Kennemer in motion. Smith running out, looking for Kennemer. He's covered. Now he goes deep downfield and overthrows everyone. That was Wagner in the neighborhood. Scott Surin could not get to it. Fadi Haddad was back there as well for Case Western Reserve, and we have 1:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 12. Remember, Trinity has no timeouts remaining. So they have got to go for the sideline, and if they get a first down, they will have to hustle to the line of scrimmage and try and spike the ball to buy any time at all to think things over. 3rd down and 12. Smith back to throw. He is hit as he throws. Pass is caught.
Clock's running.
Clock continues to move as Hagen Katner makes the grab, but had to reach down. Could not catch it in stride, and then he was tackled. 4th down and 9, and this is the ball game. After a 3-yard pickup, 4th and 9. Smith looking downfield. Flag comes out. He guns it down in traffic. Pass is incomplete. Looking for Katner again, and it looks like there was a hold against Trinity, and Case will decline it. Pass is incomplete. Case takes over on downs, and that will be the ball game. Case declines the holding penalty. The incompletion stands on 4th and 9, and Case will take over, and they have to take a knee here, and they'll be able to go to victory formation, Ryan. That pass to Katner for 3 yards. Case did a nice job covering that. It was a little underthrown, and Katner could not turn it upfield.
Right.
And as you mentioned, the clock continued to move after he was tackled inbounds.
Yep. And if you're a coach, this is the best formation to see.
Well, Olsen will take a knee, and the Spartans will defeat Trinity here today. As Boboy was trying to get back in there, and now Case takes exception. Stephen Magister a little hot under the collar at the way Boboy tried to get in there and disrupt the kneel down by Olsen. And that'll be the final play of the football game. Case defeats Trinity University today 21-17.